Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO Bucks Talk. We're going to talk about the past two games. No, I didn't get the chance to do it either of these games this weekend because of like with the wrestling things. It was stuff I was talking about on WFSO Aftermath yesterday. So get the opportunity. Hey, so I can have the opportunity tonight to talk about it. So um, I know y'all wondering why I got this Christmas hat on. I wanted to keep my head warm. And don't even think about it because that's not what I'm talking about. But you perverts. But anyways, yeah, it was to keep my top of my head warm, and it did help. And how cold it is like right now in Milwaukee, but I wouldn't have it any other way. At least like the rest of the week, it'll be at least a little bit better. So can't complain about that. But anywho, the first game we're gonna talk about is the Chicago Bulls game. Although I only saw parts of it while I was at the wrestling event on Friday, I saw parts of it. Then came home, ended up being up and watching, the whole thing, which was good. That although the game was also on ESPN as well, I think they added that game to show on ESPN like I think it was like a few days before they showed it. So I think most likely Wednesday. I think they wasn't going to show any games or anything like that. So they decided to add the Bucks and Bulls, and why not? And you got some people complaining about it because like they only show the Bucks. They're currently the world champions. Of course they're going to show them. And at the time, Chicago was the number one seed in the East. So what a good divisional matchup to show on national TV. So why not? You know what I mean? But yeah, it was the whole game was just like been like a very close game. Like could have went either way. And although Bulls is like shorthanded, but they did make it into a game. Although not many of their people score except for like Demar. Well, they didn't score that much. As Demar DeRozan got the I think he got the game high, and their center I keep forgetting what his name is. Did pretty good as well. But like overall, it was just Bulls had the lead and Bucks had the lead, so like back and forth and just crazy like that. But I know right now on TV they're talking about the Saturday's game. But anyway, I think they're okay. They only had three people like in double digits, so that's kind of crazy. DeMar DeRozan had a game high of 35 points, three assists, six rebounds, um, 0 of 3 from three. But we know he's not a good 3-point shooter. But sometimes he make it work, and sometimes he doesn't. 9 of 18 from the field, so that's pretty good for him. Nicola Vulitch. Okay, now I said it right. Nicola Vulitch. Okay, just glad I said that right. He had 19 points, two blocks, one steal, three assists, 11 rebounds, 2 of 7 from three. So that's crazy. But 7 of 17 from the field. Um, see, everybody else at least scored like two or more, except for Malcolm Hill. He didn't score at all. Um, but Matt Thomas um, with 11 points, three rebounds, 3 of 5 from three, 4 of 7 from the field. And I know Alex Caruso could have played longer than he did, but he got injured. It was an accident by Grayson Allen. don't know why some people, getting like upset and saying that was a hard foul and stuff. So like a different way. So it ain't like he did it on purpose. Like it happens. Like I guess with these rivalries, especially like what happened with the Giannis situation when he pushed Mike Dunleavy Jr. Well, he didn't kind of push him. He just like maybe shoulder him and got him suspended for 1 game and ejected. But yeah, it was crazy. Um, let's see. But yeah, I'm going to see like who was out for Chicago besides Lonzo Ball had surgeries, probably gonna be out for like 6 weeks. They said Zach LaVine is out. Derrick Jones Jr. I think he had surgery on something. He's gonna be out for a while. Marcos Ninja, Javante Green, Patrick Williams. I don't see Urson. They must have let him go. He was there for like the 10-day contract. That kind of sucks. But anyways, Chris Middleton with 16 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 6 assists, 10 rebounds. So he got a double double. Only 1 of 4 from the 3 point line, and 6 of 5. I mean 6 of 15 from the field. Yeah, he's doing that. It is on the all switch again. What more can you do? Giannis Antetokounmpo had 30 points. He had the team high. 2 blocks, 1 steal, 3 assists, 12 rebounds, 8 of 12 from the free throw line, 0 of 3 from the 3 point line, 11 of 23 from the field. Um, Bobby Portis had 12 points, uh, 1 assist, 13 rebounds, so he has a double double as well. So the front, all see as you can tell, the whole front court had like a double double. Um, but horrible shooting by Bobby Portis, 1 of 7 from the three, 5 of 15 from the field. Um, Everybody else at least I had 2 and 4 except for Drew Holiday, which he was like second game that he played that he was on the coming off the bench. He had 13 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 of 3 from three, 5 of 12 from the field. Yeah, so kind of like as you can tell, horrible shooting on that part of his, but magically they made it work, and just like pretty shocked about that. Well, like I said, like it was like a very close game anyway, so could have happened, but I guess it was good that it went our way. The first of 4 games that they play against each other. I think the next time they in Chicago, I believe. I think is maybe next month. I believe. I'm not sure. I don't have the schedule like right in front of me. So, but we will talk about Saturday's game in a minute, and probably a little bit of good news on that part too, from what they was talking about on Saturday's game. Like I said, I didn't. Let's see. I saw it later on Saturday's game. Like I was watching a little bit until I got into the building while I was watching a wrestling show, and the feed was just like cut off. So yeah, crazy enough. But Kings and once again the Bulls and Bucks for 290. Um, we're gonna talk about this other game. I think it was about this was close one too. Yeah, 127 to 133 Bucks. So it was a lot of offensive scoring from everybody. But on this one, Giannis was not playing because of dealing with his knee. He kind of like hurt his knee on Friday, but he kept playing that whole game. But I guess they just wanted to rest his knee and whatever, and see how his knees go for Wednesday game when they play against Cleveland on the road. Um, but yeah, but I think I did some videos like a while back, like about the Bucks were interested in some Kings players. So and one of them ended up being Tyrese Halliburton. Hopefully I said that right. But apparently, well, I found out while I was watching the game too that yeah, he's from Oshkosh and played high school basketball there, and of course it's from there. So they were thinking that would be a good thing to have somebody that's from the from Wisconsin. They probably would want to play for the team and whatnot. Um, although I think this is the second year, I believe, with the Kings. So I don't know if they just gonna end up giving them up, and he's been doing good for them. So yeah, the whole starting five from the Kings were in like double digits, and I think oh no, it wasn't the same way with the Bucks, but I think like Kings had like six people in double digit, like five people. So yeah, it was crazy, crazy game. Harrison Barnes, he led the team with 29 points, three assists, six rebounds, 3 of 6 from 3 point line, 11 to 18 from the field. Marvin, Marvin Batley Jr. had 13 points, 5 rebounds, um, 1 to 2 from three, 6 to 12 from the from the field. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, I'm just shocked with their rebounds were like not as great as they should be, but gets about that in a minute. Bashar Holmes with 17 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, 7 rebounds, 8 of 9 from the field. Tyrese Davis with 22 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, 7 rebounds, 3 of 9 from three. It's 9 to 18 from the field. Tyrese Halliburton, excuse me, I guess he's like taking the place of De'Aaron Fox because De'Aaron Fox was injured as well. So it would probably have been. I wouldn't say it would be a little bit different, but it would have been more like interesting, if he and Giannis was playing. But anyways, Tyrese had 24 points, uh, 1 steal, 12 assists. So the only one from the Kings that had a double double. So let me repeat that again: 24 points, 1 steal, 12 assists, 6 rebounds, 5 of 8 from three. So yeah, he was doing good, and 8 of 14 from the field. Um, everybody else had like between 6 and 2 points, except for Davion Mitchell. He had 9 points, 1 block, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 to 3 from three, 4 of 8 from the field. So yeah, and I think like they didn't play a lot of people as well. So let's just say they had Alex Lynn and Tristan Thompson. and just didn't play him for some odd reason, but I don't know why. But yeah, I know Buddy Hield was one of the players that the Bucks was probably interested in, and Tyrese Halliburton. Sorry if I said it wrong. He was another player that they was interested in, or I think Alice Lynn was as well. Probably be another because another center that they need, but interesting enough. Um, Chris Milton with the game high, 34 points, one steal, five assists, six rebounds, 5 of 7 from three. So he did very good on that, and scoring to 12 of 20 from the field. So did very good. Pat Connaughton got the start for Giannis. 15 points, four steals, one assist, five rebounds, 5 of 10 from three. So that's pretty good, and 5 of 10 from the field. So yeah, Bobby Portis didn't do too good, but he did have 12 rebounds and 2 of 9 from the field and 1 of 4 from three. Um, Drew Holiday, I guess they had him starting as the shooting guard. He had 26 points, uh, two steals, four assists, five rebounds, 2 of 3 from three, and 10 of 20 from the field. So yeah, it seems like he getting a little bit of the feeling back. So I guess now they're playing him like more than just a certain amount of minutes. He had over 32 minutes, so that's something good. And George Hill has been a little bit, has been great too. 17 points, one steal, two assists, four rebounds, 3 of 6 from three, 4 of 7 from the field. Dante Vincenzo off the bench had one of his best games that he had in a long time. 20 points, one steal, two assists, three rebounds, 3 of 5 from three, and 6 of 10 from the field. So that's pretty good. Jordan Nova, back playing, been playing a little bit in the G League. He had 10 points, one steal, one assist, five rebounds, 2 of 5 from three, 4 of 10 from the field. Ouch. Um, let's see. They did went with a 10-minute rotation because Giannis is out because he couldn't play center, so they needed Sandro to play. So although he only had like about a little over 5 minutes, which was kind of weird why they didn't you know play him more. But yeah, they went with a let's see 10-minute rotation. We know Grayson Allen, of course, he was out because of a sore back, but he ain't gonna play Wednesday because he's suspended from that incident with the Friday's game. Brook Lopez, talk a little bit about him. They say he was out in the field practicing, like practicing his shots and stuff, and getting his workout and stuff in. So it seems like he's on track. So some people think that he'll probably will be back before the playoffs, and some other people think he'll be back sometime in March. Which right now they need to get somebody from the trade deadline or like a center or something, or they just need like another forward, power forward to play as well. So or a combo forward or at least a power forward that can play center as well. So they need one of those two. And we did a lot of things that a lot of trade scenarios and some of them on these past videos lately. So you get a chance, check out the past videos of that, like players that they was going after. So it was a couple of them that I done. So watch out for that. Next opponent, of course, is Cleveland on Wednesday. It'll be on TV here in Milwaukee. It'll be a 6 o'clock game. So get a chance. Hopefully you check that out. And I know they're gonna be back at home playing for a while after that for I think another 3 game stretch that they're gonna that have there. Um, but anyway, let's go to the standings because I know there were some games that was played. So shockingly, Chicago won in OKC. I would say shockingly because you think OKC was going to be that close. Cleveland beat the Knicks 95-93, and Phoenix beat Utah 109-115. So let's see the standings. But also, if I have the opportunity to, get back, come back in time for the All Star selection, I might do it live just to see like who's got in. But well, mainly after the third, round of voting and stuff, most likely we're going to see those people that was on there probably get picked. But except for who knows, there could be some changes going on there like the last minute. Of course, Kevin Durant is hurt, so I don't who knows that he's going to be back in time for the All Star game. So if not, then they're probably gonna have somebody like start for him that's already planned, and they're gonna add somebody in the All Star team. So we'll see how that goes. But, let's see. Miami's in first. That's unbelievable. But they're tied with Bucks with the most wins in the East. Um, Chicago is in second with like a half a game, and Brooklyn is two with a half a game behind. They're both Chicago and Brooklyn are tied for second. Milwaukee's is in fourth. Cleveland is in fifth. Philadelphia is in sixth. Charlotte is in seventh. And yes, Boston is in eighth. Toronto is in ninth, shockingly. And under the 500 mark is 10th, Washington Wizards. Let's check with the West. Phoenix Suns in first. Golden State is in second. Memphis is in third. Utah is in fourth. Dallas is in fifth. Denver sixth. Minnesota seventh. Good. Eighth is Los Angeles Lakers. They are under the 500 mark. Um, Clippers are ninth, and Portland is in 10th. So I guess the West you see is like a kind of like a close race for like let's see like over let's see New Orleans like 2 games back from that 10th spot. Sacramento 3 games back from that 10th spot. Spurs 3.5 games back from that 10th spot. Let's see. And Houston and Thunder was now the Thunder is last. They're like 6 games back from 6.5 games back from that 10th spot. But yeah, Orlando Magic is looking very bad. I think if they lose like maybe like a few more games, maybe like maybe 3 more games, you can like really count them out of the playoffs that they're actually not going to make it. But they did win the last game. but they probably would lose three more. Yeah, you might as well just count them out of the playoff contention, or even for the play-in. Yeah, this is crazy. Like I said, their next game they go against, the Bucks go against would be Cleveland. Um, like this video, give it a like if y'all like what I'm doing. If you're interested in Milwaukee Bucks basketball and pro wrestling, you would like this channel. So subscribe this channel and check out our past videos from like talk about like pro wrestling and also the Milwaukee Bucks as well. I know it's like more Bucks talk than it is with like wrestling and stuff, but this Friday I'm gonna talk about like my predictions on the Royal Rumble pay per view. So I ain't gonna be able to. I'm be able to do that since I'll be down there. And I guess that's pretty much it. So thank y'all for watching and thank for the subscriber for subscribing. We're at 163. We're trying to get to 200 by middle of next month, which will be February. So please spread the word about this channel as well. Let's say thank y'all for watching. Until the next video, y'all have a good one.